Yes, it was. It was a very long journey, but it was worth it, you know? And I have to say that even though it consumed me and it took time, I never felt in a hurry. I really didn't, because there was always going to be a time and a place to tell Lee Miller's story whenever that moment happened to reveal itself to us. And the 5-year development process that I did completely by myself with our two writers, Marion Hume and Liz Hannah, was so important because it meant that I had full, unlimited access to the Lee Miller archives, which are in the UK. And her son, Anthony Penrose, was a creative consultant on the film, and making this film was incredibly important for me, for him, because a lot of people had tried and failed to make this film in the past. Not this film, but other versions of Lee's life. And I remember saying to Anthony Penrose, why didn't any of those films get made? And he said, because they just didn't really get her, not this way. And I wanted to tell her story, this decade of her life, when for me, Lee became Lee. I wanted to lift her out of the male gaze, get rid of the Man Ray Muse label, and redefine her as a pioneering female war correspondent who got into male-dominated spaces and took risks. And she did that for the female readers of British Vogue and bore witness in a way that was incredibly striking and resonates still today. And I think were it not for Lee, not only would we not have had access to the stories of the atrocities of the Nazi regime through her eyes, through the female eye, but she paved the way for other female war correspondents, and that was why I wanted to tell her story.